Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special thing we're doing, which is for this season of Cardfight Vanguard. We're gonna do something different. We're actually gonna do a kind of like a recap or like a discussion video on the season as it goes. So
Yeah.
for this episode, we've already done episode one technically on the previous Out of Pocket episode 30. You can go to the end of that episode and kind of hear our thoughts. But for this episode, we're going to talk about episodes 2 and 3 of Cardfight Vanguard Divine's Parallactic Clash. So episode 2 was the fight against Suo and Blackmire Phantom, and this episode was the fight with uh Kanami against Masanori, and a big revelation about certain characters.
Yeah.
So for the record, we're not gonna kind of give you a recap. If you have not seen episodes 2 and 3 yet, we ask that you go watch them and come back whenever you can. They'll be here when
We're
you
gonna
get back.
spoil the hell out of them.
Yep. So episode 2. Uh, so I'm kind of in a weird spot because apparently people were clowning on Akina this episode for what he said. I'm just kind of like, I saw the raw version, and I'm like, I don't feel like going back to watch it all the way.
I mean, I saw it like twice, once with the Raw during the stream and then afterwards was probably subbed.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I never got
Right.
the chance to go double back on it. So
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of confused, but people were like saying it was a meme don. I'm like, meme don for what? What would he say? What would he possibly said? And I'm like, oh, I think that's just kind of like a problem with the script writing, not him directly.
It's a trolley problem season. This is very much a trolley problem season.
Mm.
And I will say episode 3 kind of makes episode 2 a little funny. At least the end of episode 3.
Well,
He's like, this is a great world for everyone, except for one person. Yeah, but now that one person feels bad, so
um, so,
it's like that's what people are mad at, are like joking about with the episode too. It's like, yeah, all these people have their parents back and everyone's happy except for the one guy. Akina, can you just like please look the other way, like just once?
listen, bro, he's not a main character. We can just kind of let him suffer, okay? It's like,
You have a complete family again. You could just turn the other cheek.
which, um, I think, no, I think the idea of that wording is meant to be like, I can't, that world, I everyone's happy, but it's like if we're all not, but it's like it feels wrong, and like if we're all not like together, then it's like, does it really matter? Or something along those lines. Okay, I'm trying to like give some grace here because I could definitely feel like that's not what the intention of the scene was, is to be like, no, but Kenta's suffering, so you gotta go back to suffering. And it's like, I don't think that's the idea of the scene. I think that's just kind of like awkward, out of context issue.
It's a very Tomino line.
Yeah,
Like, we're on paper in the text, the literal hard text. This might be the dumbest thing this main character has ever said for this moment. But someone's able to find some like subtext or something that makes it read a little more like sensible, and you all just have to fight and say and pretend we're not coping.
Uh, yeah, it very much is like it is obviously just giving grace to the translation of like I don't think that's what he meant.
I don't think it's a
Like
translation problem either.
it very much like I don't think it's what he meant from like I mean too for these translations have had moments of like why like I listened to the again I went back to double check the dub of Divine season of Overdrive season 2 to see what they had what they said in the dub instead of what the
Mhm.
subtitle said, and it's like that is very different and makes a lot more kind of emotional sense. So it could be
Like,
just subtitles, just kind of like this is what we got.
we got what we got. All right.
Yeah,
And it's like it's very Akino line. Like, as stupid as the line is on paper, it is also very much in character.
yeah. Uh, I don't know. I feel like there's not much to talk about with episode 2 because we've kind of sat on it for like longer than most episodes.
Yeah, it's just
Episode
like,
3 is more
yeah,
fresh and yeah.
mhm,
Turns out Economy is dead.
Kurumi.
Kurumi, yeah, Kurumi is dead, and I do like,
Yep.
and I will appreciate that they found a way kind of right. Like, how did she die and Aki just never knew if he's back his whole
Right.
thing? The answer is yeah. They transferred to a specialist, or I guess you could say transfer. It could be like that's what they told them, but the answer is oh no, she's basically like not gonna make it. Might as well just put her in like
Hospice,
fake
probably.
hospice.
Like, the crazy part about about that entire backstory is that Akina just kind of made the exact same mistake you get to. It's like, man, I could have just asked for a phone number, huh?
Yeah, it's like they didn't know because no one could contact each other. It's like, oh, yeah, that would be kind of important. It's like y'all,
So I was like, what if like every single guy in Divine's like, man, all my issues here and that's like doubt and mystery would have all been solved if I just asked for some contact information.
I mean, I guess it's kind of like the thing of like children kind of be like, hey, she'll get better and then we'll come back. Get better, then we can hang out and do whatever, right? Like,
I'm not using the children excuse when Aka was in his like second or third year of like starting his third year of high school.
no, that was
End of second, like middle
start a
of
second,
second,
start a second.
start of second, yeah. Like no excuse at that point.
I don't know. Listen, I'm trying to give a little grace here, okay? That's what I mean.
Like what I was interested is that from the way it was like described initially was that they were originally friends with Hikari. It's like, oh no, he met them first. And then Hikari started hanging out with them. It's like, oh, huh. Isn't he? I don't know, different from the expected.
Yeah.
Okay, so Akina did actually have at least another friend before all the shenanigans.
The the point being is like the whole thing of like Kurumi economy uh leaving and then they're like, hey, they'll be fine, right? They're going to specialists, everything fine, and it's like, oh
Uh-huh.
no, actually, things are just getting
Yep.
worse. Things just got worse, and it's like they probably just sent her up to the farm.
Right. And that's where Divine Select starts. Pretty much.
No, what Divine's luck starts? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, like, relatively speaking, like, going on, like, get the whole message thing and the challenge of the moon. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, that whole entire, like, thing happened, like, roughly after, Kurumi dies.
I don't think so. I'd probably say like probably happens like during Divines. I won't because I feel like time would have to pass long enough that like economy feels emotionally fine with being able to move forward. Because it'd be just really weird to be like, oh, searching for the missus immediately feels a little weird
Fair,
like
like,
that.
it'd be, like, sometime between the seasons, yeah.
Yeah, so like definitely it's like it has
During
to
that
be
time skip.
at some point during Divines or after. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, that being said, like very much, I like the fight with Masanori being, as somebody who being like thematically appropriate.
Mhm.
And
I do find, like, Masanori's Phantom Masanori's, like, wish pretty interesting. It's like, okay, he didn't wanna revive the dead immediately, he wanted the power to do so. That's a very Masanori thing to do, right?
and he's like, I want the power mostly so I can see how
Mhm.
he's react. He's like, he's a mad, he's the mad scientist. Like, so let's see how this kind of goes. I was like, okay. Like he wants it more for experimentation with humanity than to actually just hard revive
Mm,
everyone because he's sad, which he is, but also like
mm, right. I do like how he's, like, the one that, like, raised, like, more, like, the quandary of this season, like, you know, does it actually matter if you're fakes? Uh, well, hold on a minute. Like, we're getting, like, the clone problem, right? Where it's like, alright, sure, they're a clone, but they have the same memories as the original. Does it matter they're a clone?
good question.
Like, how much does truth and, like, fake and, like, lies matter here?
I mean, right? I think the thing is like it it does if you're like obviously I guess there's the one good kind of like thing Ironheart did. It was kind of like the whole I used created an AI replicant of my best friend because she got killed in a drive-by. So I
Right.
her best friend, but I had not told or got consent from her family to do so. So when her brother find out, she basically like looked. He basically kind of like went off on me like,
You know, that message would come up a whole lot better if it wasn't Disney doing it.
And ironically, the fact that they
And no,
did
no,
that
no.
and
It's like
then not even like
it's,
not even
it's like,
like
guys,
what
digital necromancy is bad, and that's why we're doing digital necromancy.
at least when okay to play devil's advocate, which is very bad already. At least when they did it uh Carrie Fisher, they just sliced in pieces of deleted of scenes that were already shot. They weren't trying to like actually like AI generate her.
Sure.
Now, obviously, Rogue One is a different story of like yeah, you just kind of or like thing this whole thing. Now, obviously, them not pushing like oh yeah, we're also gonna make like an give stuff to AI too. It's like okay,
Uh-huh.
this is pushing the plot.
I don't think you have the right to make any statements on this thing. I'm sorry.
But it is like that storyline does work. It's
Right.
like that is like who has the right to make that decision of creating a fake one?
Sure.
There are some really interesting ideas here. I just
Mm-hmm.
again just scared that they might not be able to kind of go through it all. And also very much so that I think well, let's kind of go to cards. New Zorga sounds pretty interesting. I do like that. It's more of like it's actually instead of alchemagic, it's just kind of like overdressed.
No, it's the share.
Yeah, that's kind of true. It's the share like
Like, but if I makes its reappearance at Vanguard.
yep,
Being a book deck seemed really cool.
yeah. So I'm glad we are at least.
Like, I love the spell idea.
I'm glad that at least something about the design is at least getting a little more interesting with how things work, even if the
Right.
irks are still kind of there a bit. But you know what? Hey, we'll take it at this point. And plus,
We will take anything.
and plus they showed off the Dragon Gold Lord stuff, and it's like, oh, this is actually interesting. Like, holy crap! You
You
made
do realize this is your premium support for the year, right?
shut up.
Then you know.
I was like, yeah,
This
no.
is the 2026 premium product.
Um, but okay, you're killing the vibe here.
Saying in a good way. I like what we're seeing with Overlord.
Yep.
Like
And
the neat revival of classic Vanguard without being an encounter.
which now is like, yeah, I'm going more and more on Chang's side of like, yeah, I think we could do away with Persona Ride. Like, it's just like, man, we have to literally like bypass the mechanic to make the point of Vanguard kind of work.
I mean, we could get rid of it. I also kind of like what they're doing it. At least with this, it's a band-aid patch, right? So now it's pretty much just break ride. The
Yeah.
problem, or good thing, here is still entire like character icon thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they use that moving forward past these like two starter products. Oh boy, we might just be in the choose your character era of Vanguard. And that would be interesting.
Um. Yeah, I mean, just not really much else to talk about here. Any final thoughts on the episode?
Yeah. I mean, quite a few things. I like how Masanori's final words are, you know what? It's been a long time since I've poisoned the well with Akina. Let me just drop some like sage wisdom and nope out of here. It's like, hey buddy, you know, reviving the dead's a little both miracle and a taboo, right? Wink wink. And then like an hour later, it's like, you know, Economy, I'm gonna revive your sister. It's like, oh no. Oh no.
Yep. I mean, like I'm trying to remember what the name of that show was. I need to look it up, but like I look at the opening and I'm like, at the end of the opening, like that snow globe, it reminds me of that hospital like sitcom or show, the one that had like Denzel Washington in it. Apparently, it's like his
Huh.
first big role. It was like the talk of the town, and then all of a sudden the finale dropped, and it's like no one talked about it anymore because it was like that controversial. Because the whole thing in that story was like, yeah, it's a hospital trauma, like kind of Grey's Anatomy, has some comedy in it, and then like the finale was like everything felt like really weird, like they were just speeding through story bits and whatnot, and then the last 5 minutes reveals that like, oh, the actual place was actually inside a snow globe, and it was the figment of a autistic kid's imagination.
I see why people hate the finale.
Yeah, so I'm just getting flashbacks of that of like, yeah, hmm.
Like, I don't think they'll do something similar here. Like, I'm completely on the route of like this is just
No, but I think
what
it's
if
like
we
very
turned
much like
Overdrive season one on its head?
yeah, but it's more like I definitely feel like that is a interesting like look. Obviously, snow globe's there, but it just gives me that vibe of like, yeah, hospital in a hospital bed, looking at a snow globe,
Yeah,
the exact city we're in. It's like it gives that feeling of this is, it concludes that this is not real feeling,
yeah,
and like, oh man, I kind of want to do a deep dive of that of this OP. It's like I like this OP so much more than last season's.
right. Like, I'm so curious about like how the season's gonna go because like they have to defeat all the Phantom fighters, right?
Yes.
Timmy Kurumi cannot happen if they also defeat Kurumi,
Well, it can't happen until they defeat Gabrielius. Like they can
but they
still
can't get
probably
to
fix.
Gabrielius.
They can't get the puzzle till they get rid of Kurumi, which is like
Uh
I
huh.
feel like there's going to be a key here, and that is what the heck happened with Erica.
Gabrielius.
So we'll see.
It's like a Akina. Please do not act for my single own goal on your own side during this whole thing.
I mean,
Like, I mean, it'd be funny. So, yeah, well, you know, guys. Sure, you know, sure I took away Swo's parents, but you know, kind of don't feel like doing the same thing here.
I mean, so this is very much like I feel like if there's a season that's like we've kind of made jokes about this being a Fate Stay Night like
Uh huh.
thing. Like this is definitely the Heavens Feel part. Like
It
if
really does feel that way.
yeah, it's like because that season was that arc was very dark. It was like it was you know Shiro trying to protect trying to defend Sakura and protect her and do what he can, but it's like obviously Sakura is traumatized and story that she is not, she's not like,
There was even a redheaded sister getting in the way. Like it's Heaven's Feel meets Lost Belt.
yeah. So it's like this is very much like, I feel like at the end, I won't say Akino will betray them, but it'll probably be like, ooh, that probably is how they get to Gorelius. If Akina like switches sides and it goes to
Yeah.
Gorelius, so like, all right, that was a trap. Let's fight right now.
You know, Majesty's Lord Rezal might be the funniest thing they could do to finally give the suit an upgrade. Yeah. It's like I'm just saying, like people are talking, Kurumi did in fact, like his tag changed at some point. He might actually just have the moon in there and never drew into it.
Hmm. Well, anyway,
Yeah, I feel bad for Swow now. Like honestly, it's like
you know who I also feel bad for? Makoto.
Makoto.
Yep. Sorry, girl. Listen,
Like come on.
you've had nothing but banger episodes. Like you're probably gonna have a banger episode this time, but you have to lose. Somebody has to. Like now it's been on the sideline for way too long. And if she went out this early again, like the you give that fraud award to a lot to Raika last season. She's fraud of the franchise if she went out this early.
No, I still think Friday goes to Michiru. Hold on a minute. Like if anyone's getting a fraud of the franchise award, it's Mr. Hype Moment Sonora.
I mean, listen, there's a
Oh
difference
man, he's the
between.
strongest fighter ever.
I mean, listen, there's a difference
No.
between Mr. Hymon's and Aura, and you are literally the main female lead who was gassed up for so long and generally had moments, and then just had the greatest downfall imaginable. Like,
Dude, I like
no,
it's not gonna be good for now either. She's about to lose her heroine title here.
I mean, this is again Heaven's Feel.
Right.
Like, if now is really Rin is like Rin is like a second part of Rin in this. It's like, yeah, no, you are technically. Well, she's more like Saber kind of, but it's like,
Right. Like Saber Ren, like somewhere there.
yes. But yeah, I think with that being said, I think we are done here. Somehow we
Yep.
recorded 28 minutes. How the heck do we get 28 minutes out of this?
Huh?
Next time I'm
Wait,
writing
who do you think the two mystery fighters are?
I feel like we're gonna have to address
Like I feel like one of them has to be Taizo.
Taizo and either Kuon or Suzune.
There's some interesting picks for the finals for the other two.
Because I'm like, there's no way they introduce like our Suzune or Ruka, because like there's no way they just introduce them and just kind of do nothing with them like this, right?
That,
Because if Ruka doesn't show up in this season, it's like, then damn, you really did just make a character for no reason.
Like they don't have like much like we need Taizo, right? That's obvious. Like everyone else from the Destin Showdowns here, obviously. Like they're the ones that's like Who else to have a connection with in the cast left after Makoto bites the dust?
I don't know. It's just I don't know. We just have to wait and see. And
I can't
yeah,
believe Makoto losing is gonna break. It's gonna break all plot theories of all the load bearing characters.
but
He
yeah,
was relevant at one point. God damn.
I mean, again, she had more wins than Now did in the past 2 seasons. Actually, she had about as equal wins as Now. The only difference is Now is in a tournament with other people and scrubbed out. So it's like, she's actually had it pretty good. She just doesn't fight much.
Like now the problem, she keeps going up against high tiers and plot armor.
That is true,
She's
but
not a high tier.
that's true. But I'm also like Now needs this development time. Please, like that's all I ask for.
She's gonna knock out the Dragon Empire dude afterwards, and then I don't know. Well, she's gonna end up dropping out the summon. Like I think every single person is gonna get like knocked out on both sides, except for like Akina and Kurumi. Like we're about to see some total party kill in the next like few episodes.
But I just want hope that there is a new Varga coming down the line.
There will be a new Varga. It will get one on-screen win. It will lose the very next episode. It will all clap.
Oh, clap. That's crazy. Okay, we're done here. Thank y'all for
All right.
watching this recap thing. We'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.
Yep. See ya. Bye.